I need to know. So now, if Threepwood is trapped in his own little fantasy land, we get to be the ones to tear it all down. It's the only way he'll ever agree to come back here. I've sent word to the Pirate Lord. He should be here in just a few...
Captain Capsize has been gracious enough to inform me of all you've discovered. It seems that Guybrush's current predicament is no accident. I still believe that Guybrush can become the legend he wishes to be. He has many more adventures ahead, but first, we must free him from the clutches of his old foe.
LeChuck's a pompous old blowhard, but he's still dangerous. And if Threepwood is out of the picture, he'll go after Elaine next.
Ah, yes. I understand he has something of an infatuation with her.
That's one way of putting it. Anyway, the book also says there's a way to snap Threepwood out of whatever LeChuck's done to him.
Then it seems the time is right to return to the Sea of the Damned. Allow me! Only Guybrush knows how to reach LeChuck. You must do whatever it takes to make him see the truth. If I were you, I'd start by visiting the island's House of Mojo. Something tells me you're already expected.
Hello. Excuse me? So sorry to bother you, but the captain would like a word.
Well now, look who's back to meddle in my affairs. seems, ye must be even more stupid than you look. Threepwood belongs to me now, and that's the way he likes it. Ye can try and talk sense into him until you're blue in the face, for all the good it'll do. But while ye waste your breath, I'll be doing as I please on the Sea of Thieves.
But I can be merciful. Once I'm running the place, if ye swear an oath to follow the orders of your nefarious new pirate lord, you could become richer and more powerful than you've ever dreamed of. I'll leave ye to consider my offer. I have work to do.
Ahoy there! Welcome back to Melee Island. If you're referring to that rumor about LeChuck, I still don't believe a word. They say that LeChuck and his crew assailed the governor's mansion, hoping that 60, no, 70 pirates, each of them 8 feet tall. And one by one, the legend of Monkey Island cut them all down, tearing the last... Ha! Well, as I say, I don't... Oh, really? And I suppose that now you've had your fun, you'll be wanting to try your hand at the fiend. You should speak with the pirate leaders in the next room. Let them know that you've got the governor's. As for me, I'd love to know. Did you get a look at the governor's? Ah, well, I'm sure he'll not forget his old friend, Mancom. Why, I suppose I'll just have to cross my fingers and wait. They are. And no one seems to know why or where. Esteban's telling it. Well, I can't say they'll be missed. Things seem to be carrying on just fine. If you ask me, things have actually improved around here. The stores have fresh supplies, and it's all thanks to the legend. That'll be the International House of Mojo. Purveyors of potions, vendors. The governor's guards shut the place down shortly after they arrived. Now that they're no longer around, I suppose it'll be back. You'd do well to stay on the owner's good side. Vacancy? Life experience.
We're engaged in important pirate business right now.
Can't you see we're busy? Go and...
Oh, it's you. Listen, we're in the middle of...
Not so fast. I don't know where you've been, and I really don't care. But if you think you can just waltz back into my kitchen, you can think again. You turn up late for work, you don't wash your hands, you use up all my best ingredients. Worst of all, you feed my prime steak to a bunch of mangy mutts. And if there's one thing I can't stand, it's people who are kind to hungry animals. You're fired!
Swill out me sockets! It's good to see you again. I don't suppose you've seen Murray? I've been trying my hardest to insult every last filthy, devious, amoral Murray always had what you might call a natural talent for verbal abuse. I hear he's taking up. It's not as daft as it sounds. A really hurtful remark can't be just the flight off it to teach you the basics. But my sword's stuck in my belt, which is holding up me pants.
Aye? You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy story? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure, with an interface, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point and... Sorry, but on some topics I just... Aye.
Now, see here, I don't have time for chit-chat. I've got to keep watch, especially when there's a pickpocket. Now, see here, Now, see here,
We want to visit the circus, but can't find our way through all the fog.
Fate has brought us back together. I regret I could not summon you sooner, but things work differently in the Sea of the Damned. It took some time to devise a brew that will bring Guybrush to his senses. A potion that can convey the truth of the pirate life must be concocted using emblems of true pirate courage. The only way to acquire such things is to undertake the 3 legendary trials. Now that you have met with the legend of Monkey Island, I sense the pirate leaders may be willing to indulge you. Speak with them in the scum bar, then return to me. I'll be working on a drop of something special to help you on your way.
We want to visit the circus, but can't...
Gold's no good to me. If you want to... Nope, the Tri-Island Chamber... I heard there was... What do I look like? Oh, and before you ask...
Now, what brings ye back to our table? The governor granted you an audience? Well, this changes matters.
The legend of Monkey Island doesn't waste his time with pirate wannabes.
That may be so, but nobody's gone through the trials in an age and lived to tell the tale.
Then it'll be their funeral, and all the more grog for us. Very well. With the governor's blessing, we shall begin the three legendary trials!
There are 3 devilishly difficult trials every pilot must undertake, inspired by the legend of Monkey Island.
You must master the sword.
And the art of thievery.
And the quest!
The what?
Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. We've been doing this for 33 years, and you're still as clueless as ever.
I have a very short attention span.
You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas. Swordplay, thievery, and treasure huntery. And gather proof that you've done it.
We prepared some documentation to help you on your way. You can always ask us for advice.
Yeah, it's the least we can do for making the legendary trials so confoundingly impossible.
Now your first task will be clearing away this accursed fog. Fella can't see past his own beard out there.
Well, if it's cursed fog you want clearing away, I happen to have considerable experience in that regard. There was a time at Sailor's Grave where all were waiting.
Oh, not the lighthouse story again! Get to the point!
Very well. Ye must return to the Mojo shop and lay your hands on a mystical brew to dispel that infernal mist.
Is that all?
We could have told him that, you dim-witted decoration.
Everyone's a critic.
Do you bring news? You are undertaking the 3 trials? Excellent. Then you'll be needing this list. I have foreseen much that will aid you in the trials. Even in his slumber, Guybrush will be able to assist you.
No, no more autographs. Just...
taken the 3 legendary trials? First, get ye a sword. But don't think you can use any old blade. Now, you'll ultimately need to defeat the Sword Master of Melee. For that, I'd recommend seeking out the man who trained the legend himself. But the bridge to his place is currently out of commission, so good luck with that.
I remember undertaking the trial of thievery myself. Wound up in jail for... Well, you can't just steal any old treasure in Cal. We want you to procure a very special item. It used to be hidden in the governor's mansion, but now it's in the hands of a shifty ship salesman named... He uses it to lure curious pirates out to his business. The man's a born swindler, and all the threats and bargains in the world won't faze him.
How are the trials going? You're not planning to... Do you have a map? Everyone knows you can't go treasure hunting without a map. There must be... Once you have a map, follow its instructions and use whatever... But I should warn you, the instructions may...
Swill out me sockets!
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, you need to cough up pieces of 8. A trade? I don't think so. The only maps in town that are more valuable than mine belong to the maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all kinds of treasures. Next.
No more autographs.
Gold's no good to me. If you want to buy something, a trade, maybe I could be convinced to accept a chart from one of the governor's adventures. That'd be worth a small fortune for me. The shelves in that old mansion must be packed with all kinds of treasures.
No, no more autographs.
Return to me when you are equipped for the 3 trials. Without silver, you must use other means.
No, no more autographs. No more autographs.